Don't go in there. Tales of Horror and Suspense. Written by Batuta Ribeiro. Room 8. Justin and Lauren were all smiles on their weekend trip to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And rightly so, it was their honeymoon. The wedding had happened suddenly without much planning. A simple ceremony, few guests, and no party. They wanted something spontaneous, but doing things last minute has its downsides. Since it was June, Justin had a hard time finding a room in a good hotel in Gatlinburg. But they were lucky enough to find a lodge with a vacancy for that weekend. The place was called Maplewood Lodge, tucked away in a dense forest. Just before sunset, Justin pulled the car into the lodge's parking lot. "That picture on the website looked way better," said Lauren, staring at the three-story house. Indeed, the lodge looked nothing like the picture she had seen online, which showed a Victorian-style house with 3 stories, full of flowers and lights. The place in front of the couple was a dark, dingy building with dirty, cracked walls. The only sign that it was still in business was the yellow light glowing from the ground floor. "Are you sure this is the right place?" Lauren asked. "Look there," Justin replied, pointing at a sign that read Maplewood Lodge painted in blue. Lauren let out a sigh. "This isn't a lodge. This is a dump." "Not my fault, darling. You saw the same pictures I did. It must be a scam." Justin took her hand. "Maybe it's a palace on the inside. Cheer up. As the old saying goes, never judge a book by its cover." "I thought that only applied to books." They got out of the car, and Justin grabbed their luggage. They stepped into the reception area, which was as silent as an abandoned house. "I have a bad feeling about this place," said Lauren. "You're just tired from the long drive. A hot shower will fix everything." They reached the front desk. There was a small bell, and Justin rang it. The sound echoed through the tiny lobby. When no one appeared, he rang it again. "We're in an abandoned lodge," Lauren muttered. Justin was about to ring the bell a third time when they heard a sound. A man and a woman were coming down the stairs and walked into the reception. "Are you Justin Reed?" the man asked. He wore a long-sleeved white shirt under a wool sweater. He was tall and bald, with gray hair on the sides. Thick round glasses rested on his nose. "Yes, and this is my wife, Lauren. So glad you made it. I was beginning to think you wouldn't come," the man said kindly, shaking both their hands. "My name is Jerry Leach. I'm the owner of this lodge. And this is my wife, Rose," he added, gesturing toward the plump woman with dyed blonde hair. "It's a pleasure to have you in our humble lodge," said Rose. "You two make a lovely couple. I've never seen such a perfect pair in my life. We'll do everything we can to make your stay."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?